Hi, my name is George Adams. I am the CEO and manager of Rara's Inspirational Palace and an author. On December 11, 2021, I will host a book signing and meet and greet at Range Park, 525 Northwest 62nd Street, Miami, Florida, 33150 from 3 to 5:30. You can get your tickets on eventbrite.com. Come out and have a good time. Hope to see you there.
Hey, it's your girl Shakita D. Days, your favorite CEO of Gary Denzel Days, the second corporation, and it's time to boss up. We are coming back to you with another hot episode of Optical Illusions. Optical Illusions continues. We are getting deep inside the optical illusions of life, how people and things are viewed and perceived, the illusions of material assets and mental attraction, how to stay focused and create your own world, a world in space that you have complete, full control of, learning what you need to know about life and its illusions, to keep a clear mind, to be able to reach for success that is realistic for your goals and your activity. Don't get caught up in the illusions of the world. Now we're going to have our Halloween segment. As Halloween approaches, so what's in store? We can compare our lives to the nightmare on Elm Street. What is that nightmare that keeps on occurring over and over in your life? Life is a nightmare itself. The fears, the insecurities, and disappointments many are faced with daily. How do we defeat the monsters of our lives? How do we overcome fear? Just think about the many people that failed to live and then die with regrets. Fear can keep you from living, so always be fearless. Optical Illusions continues. We're going to have Ojafa the Outspoken come on and give you a word. Go ahead. Over to you.
Yeah, man, one thing we need to stop doing is battling each other. When somebody's speaking, bounce information back to them. Stop putting up a defense and fighting the information. Bounce the information back. Understand the premise and what they saying, and give some information back to what they saying to lift them up. Put more flame to their fire. Stop tearing each other down, man. That's something we need to stop doing. We are the power, always been. The same energy in me and every human being on this planet, every animal and every creature. The same energy, brother. How you using it, how you will that energy is on you. So that make you different in a way, right? But that same energy, because that same energy gonna take me to... You using that same, ain't nothing different. The ant, whoever else, some creatures don't have that manifestation. You understand? Like I just found about the cockroach. He don't really have blood. Every time y'all kill a cockroach, y'all would smack them and ain't no blood to come out of him. But you ain't killed the ant got blood, the beetles got blood. So y'all better watch that roach. But back to what I'm saying, man, stop fighting each other. That's what we built to do. We built to hate on one another. That's what they put in our system. That Willie Lynch, that stuff had to be real, bro. And they put us in slavery. We going through all this psychological drama. People having babies through these situations, and it's keep going through centuries and centuries and centuries. You creating babies that with these symptoms in them. You can't get mad when people go through depression and be going through certain situations because they built this way, bro. It's in their DNA. You know what I mean? This is like you abuse a bear. If the bear was always inside his good climate and they was striving or whatever, and that bear had babies in a messed up situation, that kid ain't gonna come out with a clear mind and be all focused on all the stuff, bells and whistles that it need. Man, we need to stop playing with each other, man, for real. It's bigger than what we say it is. We always looking at books and revelation and revelation, and you can see with your eyes, the universe already got it. It's built. You feel me? The universe already got the order. It's already there. You can look at it every day. Everything is moving in the order, even if it's chaos and things happening and people, it's pure chaos, pure. Meanwhile, our human beings, the earth will kill us by itself. hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, you can spell it, plagues, whatever you want to say. We ain't the one bringing habit. This system we in is already that. It's just how we communicate in this system through the chaos, how we shield and protect one another instead of keep sacrificing each other to the wind. You know, like we in inside the wind, and then we keep getting close, we throw somebody out there so the wind can stop. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of crazy, bro. We got to stop this, man. We got to stop this, man. It's big enough for all of us, man. We can colonize the universe, man. All planet. Ain't nobody got to talk about it. Ain't no resources. And, man, this thing crazy, man. It's bigger than just us. We stay in this little bubble on Earth where we stay in our mind, and we just stay. I'm living out your mind, and you done gave me your mind, because that's all y'all doing, keeping each other y'all ways of thoughts, all these books and stuff, raising these kids up in this information, man. It's bigger than this here, man. It's people all around the world living great lives, man. They living real powerful, man. And they just giving y'all this structure away. You start just venturing all around the world, man. This thing bigger than this the world, little small window they got y'all looking out of, man. You start seeing a bigger picture, you can see bigger stuff. If you looking through a peephole, you ain't finna see what's around that corner, man. You gotta open up your door to see what's around that corner, man. So y'all better tighten up, bro. It's over with, man. You hear what I'm telling y'all? It's over with, man. Y'all got to bring it to the forefront. It ain't stop fighting and bickering. Everybody need to stand still. That's what this is about, man. Everybody need to stand still on the planet and look at the sun. You hear me? Everybody, stand still. Once you stand still, then nobody bickering, everybody hush up. See, that's what we're doing. And we're going to be really praying and really giving out glory and greatness to the system, then we must as well do it all at once. I don't care what time it is. Everybody know what time it is when the sun go on one side and then the moon come up on another. If this thing gonna be real, we got to give greatness to what greatness is. If it wasn't for that sun in the sky right now, we won't have a goddamn thing in this reality. Now, in the spiritual realm, we might say it's something else holding up this and that, but we can look at this reality. Right now, if that sun poop gone, it's over with, brother. Trust me. Ain't nothing growing. Ain't nobody going to be here. Ain't nothing happening. So we need to give glory and greatness to where it's at. And we going to do something. And we know sun worshiping like y'all talking about the old people, y'all, because y'all minds are toe up. But y'all ain't looking at what's real out here, boy. What's real, get rid of that sun and see how we live, man. That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm actually saying is we need to come together as one. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because everybody got their own way of life, religion, but everybody know that goddamn sun in the world. That's what it's doing. Everybody in the world know that, though. Everybody. Every bitch hiding in the cave, boy, they know that something. We got that sun. Everybody dealing with that sun. In some type of way. You know, prisoners, they want to feel that sun because they can't get enough sunlight. So we got to stop playing around with it, man. We got to put it what it is. Y'all can call the sun Jesus. Y'all can call it whatever name y'all want to call it. Everybody need to come together in the moon. All that's reflecting the same thing. It can be night and day. Everybody need to stand still and hush and shh. Whoo, you hear me? And then we need to move as one. The whole system, bro. Because if this shit gonna crash, it's been crashing in all little parts and pieces and stuff, bro. Trust me, man. And guess what? The water's going to start rising and mountains going to go down and some situation going to come up. This thing finna move. It's finna shift. The power's going to shift. Situations finna shift. This thing finna shift to a whole nother system, my brother. Trust what I'm telling you, man. It ain't finna be what y'all think it is, huh? It's going to be what it always been. This world do not need now one of us here, playboy. It don't need nothing else to be here. It's going to thrive whatever and however. We going to tear it up, if anything, in certain pieces, what I'm telling you. You're going to tear yourself up. It's going to rebuild itself somewhere else where it ain't nothing about none of y'all ain't done. So that's where it's going to be, the new world and everything that y'all think it ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all forget, volcanoes make new territories. Man. It's for real out here, man. And understand this. It's bigger than what you want to be. Because it's bigger than what you want to be. No, we big together. That's what it is. Just imagine if we all at one, system-wise, just like if how y'all be creating them systems for them aliens, how y'all be saying all of them got one mind, they can all talk to one another in the whole world, they live in the technology, and that's where y'all been kicking. That's where the system at. It's for us, because the confusion is to have all people confused and be sucking people like vampires and stuff. Like, Don't have everybody on the same playing field, man. When you have everybody in this unlevel playing field, then you're going to get some unlevel stuff happen to you, man. That's just what it is. You can't be saying and crying and you got to change the situation. But the playing field was a level from the beginning, and we got to deal with the people who freaked up the level field from the jump. You feel what I'm saying? And then we got to structure, we got to make another plane and make another plan. We just can't keep going on with this crap they done put on us, man. We ain't asked to be here. We ain't asked for this. We ain't asked to be going through this. We can't be telling us God and the devil and all these different spirits and all this crazy shit. We the ones doing this stuff, man. It's greed and hatred and all that stuff, man. You hear me? It's greed, hatred, envy, and I want to be this, and I'm the king, and I'm the gun dollar. Everybody want to be the one, bro. Ain't nobody trying to share and be real with one another, man. Ain't nobody trying to be sharing real, but I just looked at the system. It's like, 100,000 people gonna watch all the TV shows, and the majority of everybody still follow all the same celebrities. So them celebrities ain't missing out on nothing. They good on whoever. So you could be a YouTuber. Anybody can be a celebrity, bro. Somebody who bringing the difference to the world, and whoever making a change. Somebody who shining the light. You feel me? A system. They can be in their own community, but they wasn't exposed to the world. That's why they ain't worldview. But you could take this same person and show him light to the world. Just like bro said, I'm going to get his name. You ain't going to lose your light, bro, once you shine another candle. If I got a candle and my candle touch your candle, I ain't going to lose no fire. So y'all better stop playing with one another, man. That's what y'all been doing the whole time. Everybody being greedy. You want the information. I want to be the one, I'm the one spitting all this out. I'm the one putting bro, the information coming through you, you been a vessel being open, spit it out, give it to the people, man. Stop being greedy. Ain't no value in money. Bro, it's no value. It's value in what you trying to buy with money, what money brings. That's what the value at. If I owned land and I had everything that y'all need to actually create whatever y'all need, and I knew my mind like Africa, y'all couldn't come get my stuff out the ground and make the little kids dig in the mines and all that stuff. I knew that what I was worth and my system. And look, money ain't bring no value to me. Product gonna bring away information and knowledge. That's what comes. What I can do with what I got, what brings value to what I already have. So it will never be money. You think the billionaires or the people who scream billion and trillion, they ain't never seen $1 billion, $1 trillion. They can't never see that. You ain't never see it. You're going to see it on the computer in numbers. You ain't going to never see that in the reality. That's all mental. They just know they got value, bring value to the system. People know they valuable because they connected to resources, man. You see what I'm saying? This thing bigger than what everybody explain it to be and what people project life to be. They try to make it how they actually want it because they projecting life through their head. And anything that you ever read and ever written, if they said it was inspired by gods or demons or they was inspired by anything outside of who they are, man, they lying to you, bro. Trust me, they lying, man. They done made it up. You living through what they want, how they living. That's all it is. They can credit it to whoever they want to credit to, but it's coming out of their body and their mind. So you following what the hell they put out. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever they put out, you following this, but you got to choose who to follow to be a leader. It ain't like all information to follow is wrong. You want good information to make you good, make you better for who you are as a human being. You feel what I'm saying? And people ain't understanding that value system. You are the value. You. There ain't no value out here. The car ain't valuable until you jump in that mud. Yeah? The TV ain't valuable until you turn it on. Everything you got to interact with it, but you valuable all on your lonesome. Wherever you go at, you can go in the woods somewhere, man. If you took information, if you was a Boy Scout growing up, if you were anything growing up in our damn time, we growed up with information, certain information that we got caught in the woods and we know how to live. If I was caught in the water and I had a straw in my mouth, I know how to hide up under the water and breathe through the straw. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all ain't giving these people information. Y'all ain't giving them what it is. Mom and daddy, we growed up. They was what they were. They were electricians and carpenters and they owned their little businesses and they did what they did. But it just happened to the next generation. When they came out, they became drug dealers and gangsters and this and that. So it took them away from the value of money, of owning businesses. They want to own the block where you can't own the block if you ain't brought the land that the block own. Like, kind of crazy to me, man. You know how this thing be working out. You heard? Now the block You don't own the block. You can't own the block unless you own the land. Hear me? So you done took the value system out. So now the role models that y'all created became the rappers that's talking this nonsense, right? I was one of them. I'm still probably one of them too, but still, I'm speaking what's real. And so they took it from them because they had the coppers and the people who were working on the dock. They was the dope dealers. They were getting the money, you know what I mean, from the dock. You feel what I'm saying? But even the longshoremen, they were really doing it. Then we can go back to the number highs and we can go back. Let me come back, rewind and come back to the value of what I'm saying. It's the systems that we created for our people outside of what the systems we had. We had our own role model. My granddaddy was the role model. He owned land. He worked at Pan Am. He owned systems. So it was somebody to look up to. He was a pastor. You see what I'm saying? And he had buses. He took people out of town. He went around the world. My granddaddy was what you call it, one of those people that he's still here. Yeah. He's still here, man. My granddaddy, he went around the world to Vegas. I mean, I'm talking about Vegas. He done went all the biblical places in the world. He done traveled all around the world. We used to have a big picture in our house, before they sold it or whatever. Everywhere. They done been to every biblical place in the world, revolutionizing Jesus in that fashion. And that energy took where it took them. And you could take that same energy and do whatever with it. But the value systems I'm creating that we looked up, we had real pool tables in the house, real basketball courts, the stuff that the NBA people had. We had that. Granddaddy growed up in our backyard, man, on my daddy's side, bro. Trust me, man. You feel me? Pool table, we nice, Florida room, all these different sections of the house. You see what I'm saying? Back I had a garden in the background. I had that thing. You heard? This thing bigger than what it is, so we had people to look up to. Yeah, when you took that value system out the household and gave it to the world and all the systems outside the world and not the systems in the household, that's all it did. We had systems in our house. We didn't have to be a part of nothing else. We didn't have to be a part of nothing else. We ain't had to be a part of nothing else, man. You hear me? We ain't had to be a part of nothing else. Look, somebody called my phone. They called my phone, and now they call my wife's phone. I'm spitting out this real. Okay, man. They took the value systems out. You see what I'm saying? Out the household and stuck them in the world. Now you got to go search for them. But we had the value system in the house where we had activities that we did, but we ain't had to worry about no TV because we didn't have the internet and all this stuff that y'all had. And all these, you know what I mean? We ain't barely had a beeper until that stuff came out of two-way pages and then three-ways and all the other stuff that came along with it. So y'all got to understand that the information they took it away from the household and gave it to the computer, man. You know, and slaved the hell out. So now the mama or the daddy, the mama can't stay home and watch the kid, even if she had a side job, because the mama always gonna be hustling, doing hair, even if she was home taking care of the kids. She had a hustle. She was sewing something, making something. She was doing something. She wasn't there sitting in the house. So she was creating a system so when the kids can grow up, they can have value. She was selling frozen cups, making cups, baking stuff for the church. Mama did something. She just wasn't sitting around the house. You know what I mean? She made a value for the household too. And people always gave her stuff to bring home to make it great. You know what I mean? So what people got to understand, they took the value out of the household and stuck it in the computer. Now, you got to go, so you can go to the computer for anything. So now your mama can't answer it. Nobody can't answer the question. They gave it to the computer. Because mama and granddaddy could have answered it, and the great-grandmas can answer all the questions that you ever needed. We ain't need none of that. We had encyclopedias, and we can go in the phone book. Now you got the computer and took the value system. So we're going to slay the hell out your mama and your daddy. So now they ain't owning no business. We're going to make them workers, not middle class or not owners. You feel me? Take the value out, stick their daddies and mamas, make them crackheads and dope dealers and pimps and shit, send their ass to prison. Now they ain't got no role models to look up to because they ain't been no steel masons, and it's still them out here, but I'm talking about it was promoted. That's the difference. How they promoting all this other stuff. This still exists, but it was promoted. It was promoted. They promoted this information. This was the high, when we was in school and don't say no to drugs and this stuff was all on the TV. I don't see scruffy commercials no more, bro. I don't see none of them commercials, man, when say no to drugs. And, you know what I mean? I don't see none of them commercials. So it's what I'm telling you, when they promote is they got a whole nother situation going on, brother. They took the value system out of the household and stuck it into the computer.